Hello students, welcome. In today's lesson we will try to solve some sums, numericals on relative velocity. Now as you are viewing this lesson, please share it as much as possible with your friends so that it will be helpful for them during this lockdown period. And if you want to be a member of my AMI classes family, then don't forget to subscribe. Let's proceed. See, the first question reads as: a man is walking on a level road at a speed of 3 km per hour. Raindrops fall vertically with a speed of 4 km per hour. Find the velocity of the raindrops with respect to the man. Now, this kind of numericals are very common in relative velocity topic. So, let's try to solve it. I will first try to draw a diagram, a vector diagram. See here, a man is walking on a level road at a speed of 3 km per hour. So let me represent like this the velocity of man. Velocity of man. And I am writing here at side. How much is velocity of man? 3 km per hour. Raindrops fall vertically with a speed of 4 km per hour. So let this vector represent the velocity of raindrops. So velocity of raindrops is 4 km per hour. Now mind here, I have drawn a longer arrow for raindrop velocity. Why? Because definitely 4 km per hour is greater as compared to 3 km per hour. Okay. Now find the velocity of the raindrop with respect to man. So we have to calculate velocity of raindrop with respect to man. So I am writing one question mark. So see here, we already know how we will calculate this. We will actually subtract the velocity of man from the velocity of raindrop. Why? Because we have already learnt in the previous lecture that with respect to whatever we have to calculate, that velocity has to be subtracted. That's what I have done here. Okay, so I am rewriting this line. Velocity of raindrop with respect to man is velocity of raindrop minus velocity of man. Now see this figure. If this is my velocity of man, this is going to be my minus Vm. Okay. Now what I will do, I will complete this parallelogram. Because see here what I have to do, here I have to add minus Vm to Vr. So that's what we are doing. We are completing this parallelogram, and then we know the diagonal will give me the resultant. So this is velocity of raindrop with respect to man. Okay. Let us denote this angle by theta. I am redrawing this diagram in case you are not understanding there. See here, this is my Vm and this is Vr. We are completing this parallelogram. We are drawing this diagonal because diagonal will give me relative velocity of rain with respect to man. Actually it is giving me the resultant. Okay, and this angle I am denoting by theta. And it is quite evident that this much angle is 90 degree. So Vrm can be found out using Pythagoras theorem, right? So Vrm, the magnitude of this vector, is simply root of Vm square plus Vr square, magnitudes square. Okay. Even if I put minus here, it will not change much because I will ultimately square it and add. So it will be 3 square plus 4 square. Let's calculate. 9 plus 16, root 25. Root 25 is 5. So Vrm's magnitude is 5 km per hour. Now since it is a vector quantity, we have to find this angle theta also. So let us choose tan theta as a feasible relation here to find theta. Keep the figure in mind. See, tan theta is perpendicular by base. This is my perpendicular here. let me name it AB. AB is equal to CD, quite evident. So it is magnitude of minus Vm vector by base, which is VR, magnitude of VR vector. How much is your Vm vector? Let's check. Yes, it is 3. So tan theta is 3 by VR is 4. 3 by 4. So theta is tan inverse of 3 by 4. So this is my answer. Along with the magnitude here, I will have to write the angle also. Now let us proceed to the second question. It reads as, a man is standing on a road, has to hold his umbrella at 30 degree with the vertical to keep the rain away. He throws the umbrella and starts running at 10 km per hour. He finds that raindrops are hitting his head vertically. Find the speed of raindrops with respect to road, number 1, with respect to moving man, number 2. Okay, please copy these questions. As I teach you, keep writing it. See, we will solve this sum, but before solving we will draw a diagram to explain it. Let me read it once again. See here. Man is standing on a road, has to hold his umbrella at 30 degree with the vertical. So say I am drawing this as my Cartesian system. This is my vertical y dash, as you say, and this is my horizontal x dash. Okay, so man is standing on a road, has to hold his umbrella at 30 degree with the vertical. So like this, the man is holding his umbrella 30 degree with the vertical. So this arrow is showing me the relative velocity of rain with respect to ground. Okay, because the rain is falling, making an angle of 30 degree, and when nothing is said, that means it is velocity of rain with respect to ground. Okay, now the man throws the umbrella and starts running at 10 km per hour. So let us assume that man is moving along positive x axis. I could have used x dash axis also, but for simplicity I am using this positive x axis only. So this is velocity of man. Again, nothing is mentioned, so definitely it is velocity of man with respect to ground. And how much it is? Let me write the value. It is 10 km per hour. He finds that raindrops are hitting his head vertically. So see, in along this direction, it is the velocity of rain with respect to man, because when man starts running, the raindrops are hitting his head vertically. So along your y dash axis, you have velocity of rain with respect to man. Okay, again the value is not given. Okay, find the speed of raindrops with respect to road. So we have to find, just a minute. Yes, so first question number A, what did they ask? They ask for speed of raindrops with respect to road. Road means ground. What is this happening? Just a minute. Yes, velocity of raindrops with respect to ground. This you have to find out. And velocity of raindrop with respect to man. So this you have to find out. So look at this figure. Alright, we only know this value. This is 10 km per hour. See, we will take help of vector resolution here. We will take help of resolution of vectors. Look here, this is my VRG and this is my VMG. This angle is 30 degree. Okay, so can I say here this thing? Just see the figure and analyze that VMG is equal to VRG sine theta. Sorry, I cannot use a vector symbol there because I am writing the magnitude. So let me erase it. I can write this, right? Vmg is equal to Vrg sine theta, and theta is my 30 degree here. If you remember resolution of vectors, this Vmg is going to take the sine component. So see, Vrg will be Vmg by sine theta. Vmg was how much? Vmg was 10 by sine 30 degree. If you do this calculation, you will get 20 kilometer per hour. So this is the value of Vrg. Okay. Now what else we have to find? We have to find Vrm. Now again, if this is Vrg and this angle is 30 degree, Vrm will take the cos component. So let me write here first. I'll write here Vrm is equal to Vrg cos 30 degree. Let me write it once again. Vrm is equal to Vrg cos 30 degree. Vrg we got 20. Cos 30 is how much? It is root 3 by 2. So here my answer is 10 root 3 kilometer per hour. So this is my answer. Now here there is third question for you. This question will be solved by you. I will not solve all the problems. So I am expecting all of you to solve this sum and comment in the comment section your answer. The question reads, a boat which has a speed of 5 km per hour in still water crosses a river of width 1 km along the shortest possible path in 15 minutes. Find the velocity of the river water. So hurry up, take your copy and pen, solve it. I will see who will be the first one to answer in the comment section. Thank you.